Shadowing patients in care longer amidst IV fluid storage. Life-saving liquids in short supply. Early this week, we didn't have some of the fluids that we need for the surgery. I do and have to do workarounds from treating infections to saving off the dehydration. IV fluids like saline are an essential medicine. But global shortage is forcing some doctors to ration them. There is a lot of pressure on clinicians, particularly in some regions. They very much cut back on their fluid, impacting doctors and now patients too. An internal email sent at one major Sydney hospital obtained by ABC tells staff there has been instances of patients who have a little or no IV fluid during an operation, having an extended stay in the recovery unit because of hypertension and dehydration. Restricting fluids can harm patients. They become dehydrated and their blood pressure can be lower, but their organs, particularly the kidney, can be harmed. A surge in demand, along with manufacturing constraints, are fueling the shortage, prompting the federal government to convene an urgent response team. Health authorities are insisting patient safety hasn't been compromised. We haven't gone down a path of needing to cancel surgery yet. This remains a significant challenge for us. As a system, this is a global shortage. As you said, it is very much out of our control. The COVID pandemic exposed a heavy dependence on an important health product, and this latest shortage proves that still the case with IV fluids. As one season's health regulator has put it, it's complex but inexplicable. Australia can't make enough sterile salt water to meet its need. ABC News, Canberra, and more. Life-saving liquids is in short supply. Early this week, we didn't have some of the fluids we need for surgery. I do and have to work around, from treating infection to staving off dehydration. IV fluids like saline are an essential medicine. But a global shortage is forcing some doctors to ration them. There is a lot of pressure on clinicians, particularly some regions. They very much cut back on their fluid, impacting doctors and now patients too. An internal email sent at one major Sydney hospital, obtained by ABC, tells staff that there have been instances of patients who had little or no IV fluid during an operation, having an extended stay in the recovery unit because of hypertension and dehydration. Restricting fluids can harm patients. They become dehydrated and their blood pressure can be lowered, but their organs, particularly their kidney, can be harmed. A surge in demand, along with manufacturing constraints, are fueling the shortage, prompting the federal government to convene an urgent response team. Health authorities are insisting patient safety hasn't been compromised. We haven't gone down a path of needle to cancer surgery yet. This remains a significant challenge for us as a system. This is a global shortage. As you said, it is very much out of our control. The COVID pandemic exposed a heavy dependence on an important health product, and this latest shortage proves that's still the case with IV fluid. As one season's health regulator has put it, it's complex but inexplicable. Australia can't make enough sterile salt water to meet its need. ABC News, Canberra. Original speed. On life-saving liquid in short supply. Only this week we didn't have some of the fluids we need for surgery. I do have to do work around. From treating infection to staving off dehydration, IV fluids like saline are an essential medicine. But a global shortage is forcing some doctors to ration them. There is a lot of pressure on clinicians, particularly in some regions. They very much come back on the fluid, impacting doctors and now patients too. An internal email sent to one major Sydney hospital, obtained by ABC, tells the staff they have an instance of patient who had little or no IV fluid during operation, having an extended stay in the recovery unit because of hypertension and dehydration. Restricted fluids can harm patients. They become dehydrated and their blood pressure can be lowered. The organ, particularly their kidney, can be harmed. A surge in demand, along with manufacturing constraints, are filling the shortage, prompting the federal government to convene an urgent response team. Health authorities are insisting patient safety hasn't been compromised. We haven't got down a path we need cancer surgery yet. This remains a significant challenge for us as a system. This is a global shortage, as you said. This is very much out of our control. The COVID pandemic is puts a heavy dependence on important health products, and this latest shortage proves is the case with IV fluid. As one seasoned health regulator has put it, it's complex but inexplicable. Australians can't make enough sterile salt water to meet its need. ABC News, Canberra. Lost. Life-saving liquids in short supply. Early this week, we didn't have some of the fluids we need for surgery. I do have to do work around. From treating infection to staving off dehydration, IV fluids like saline are an essential medicine. But global shortage is forcing some doctors to rush them. There is a lot of pressure on clinicians, particularly in some regions. They are very much back onto their fluid, impacting the doctor and now patients too. An internal email sent at one major Sydney hospital, obtained by ABC, tells that there has been instances of patients who have a little or no IV fluid during an operation, having an extended stay in a recovery unit because of hypertension and dehydration. Restricted fluids can harm patients. They become dehydrated and their blood pressure can be lowered. The organs, particularly the kidney, can be harmed. A certain demands, along with manufacturing constraints, are filling the shortage, prompting the federal government to convene an urgent response team. Health authorities are insisting patient safety hasn't been compromised. We haven't got down a path of needle cancer surgery yet. This remains a significant challenge for us as a system. This is a global shortage, as you said. This is very much out of our control. The COVID pandemic exposed a heavy dependence on important health products, and this latest shortage proved that's still the case with IV fluid. As one season's health regulator has put it, it's complex but inexplicable. Australia can't make enough sterile salt water to meet his needs. ABC News Canberra. Today news is talking about the IV fluid shortage in Australia. I think as they mentioned, the IV fluids, especially like the normal saline, is quite like a common IV fluid using in hospital, and also it's like one of the essential the fluid to increase like a patient's quality, the care quality. But unfortunately, due to the what is it? The beer global shortage, so they haven't have enough IV fluids supplies to be supplied to hospital. So I think this can be quite the major issue to be solved. Otherwise, as they mentioned, it's quite can be harm to patients, especially their kidney function, and also the what is it the hypertension episode. Like I've seen there's some case like some patients pass away, like not the pass away, some patients suffer from like a severe hypertension, and how it can causing serious result, even to death. So hopefully gonna help in a its issue will be resolved in the future soon.